Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciated, so thank you in advance. Now, we back. Another beat 'em up and another Turtles beat 'em up. That's right, we wasn't finished with them. So, I want to present to you the sequel to the NES Turtles, the arcade game. Now, I was always very, very excited and very appreciative about this game because they finally figured out a way. This is like the first time where they took an arcade game and put it on the consoles, at least for my accessibility. Maybe there were some other ones I don't know about and kind of don't care. But with this game, it was like a little this new wave of possibilities of like we can get all of those games that I only get to play every once in a while for a few minutes because I'm a kid and I'm terrible and I die and I lose my quarter too fast. So I could play this at home, and of course it doesn't capture it 1-to-1, and there's a lot of like clipping and flickering and slow down in some cases, but that's that was something we were more than happy to deal with the option of playing Turtles and co-op Turtles, because the first game it was fun, but the game ends at the dam, and that wasn't that cool, and it was a single player game, so there was some room for improvement, and this game was definitely a huge improvement. So they basically just took the original arcade game and tried to compress it into an NES game, and it works really well. The only thing that is kind of tough about this game is that it is not easy. Like you have to try to out cheese a very cheesy game in order to get far in this game. For example, when you hit an enemy, they have like this window of invincibility. Now they're not blinking or anything, but you can't really like do the combos like you are used to in a TMNT game. So you have to like hit, move, hit, move, hit, move. And it can become a little annoying trying to, get into the groove in a beat 'em up game that's not letting you do beat 'em up stuff. A lot of sticking and moving that you have to learn how to do. Eventually you kind of find the groove. As you can see, we started to get into it, and I want to thank my partner in crime on this one, Steven, for jumping in. It was really fun. I was very surprised that he picked Raphael in a lot of this, but he made it work, and that's what's fun about this game is it's a very weird game in the sense of it's a beat 'em up, but it has a lot of stuff that kind of takes it out of being a real good beat 'em up. But because I love Turtles so much, I played this game like to death. I beat this game several times, and it is not an easy thing to do. Luckily, you get continues, but like you don't get an extra life until you hit 200 kills, which is very high in a game that does not give a lot of pizzas. I think in the 5 stages we played, we got 2 pizzas, and what I mean by that is like a slice, like not even full life pizzas, but that happened twice throughout the whole time we played. The bosses are very, very cheap in the sense of they can just kind of override whatever you're doing. So you have to find like these grooves. And I remember playing this game so much as a kid to the point where I didn't take a hit in a lot of cases, or at least did not lose a life for at least the first like 2 stages. Like I could do it. I remember specifically being able to beat Rocksteady without getting hit. Like that was my thing. The first level, I'm not taking no damage. Nobody touches me. Cannot do that now. Will not practice enough to do that, but I can get it in. During the Rocksteady fight, Steven wanted to graciously let me go ahead and handle that on his behalf, and I appreciate him, letting me get my shine on during that little clip. But you go through and you get to go against all the different villains you would think of, Bebop, Rocksteady. You go against what I'm assuming to be some sort of like Baxter Stockman like partner. But the dude was letting out the mousers, and then you actually do go against Baxter Stockman. You go against Shredder. There's also this really cool wolf character that you fight in one of the levels, the snow level. Like I'm assuming he's from one of the toys because I do not remember him, but he looks like a greaser, and it is great. Like it's one of my favorite bosses. I remember as a kid just being like, man, that wolf is so cool. But this game it's really fun. It's just it's a product of its time. But I still felt like we needed to talk about it. We needed to put it out there. And so it's TMNT, so I'm going to do that. And there's still more TMNT games on the list. That's right. We're still not running out. We might end on a TMNT game. Possibly. But I don't want to give that away if that's what's happening. It's probably not, though. But either way, I know that some of you played this game. What are your thoughts on it? Did you beat it? To me, this is the best TMNT game for the NES. I know Manhattan Project came out and it's not really my thing. It's like Streets of Rage 3 for me. It's there, it's not bad, but I just kind of don't like it. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. So, you know, why did you play Donatello all the time, and you know, why is this the best one? But I appreciate y'all taking out time to let me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.